Yeah. Merry Christmas. I was actually wearing a red thing on top pullover, but I think it would be too warm. And or it says stuff. It says that Christmas is dead. No, it doesn't. But it would be too warm is the actually only thing. So stare with RPB. Well, I'm here. Why are we staring? Okay. So what do we think about the plan of... I imagine you want to know what I got. If not, then we can skip that part too. That's fine with me. Obviously, there's not enough time to do pad, but we could do a super auto pet session. Here's my, there we go. We also need to do Christmas dinner for Pokemon Sleep. That's gotta get done. But we can start with that. But how was everyone's day? Good, hopefully. Alex gotta eat all these berries first before we be cooking dinner. Where'd you end up choosing for today, RPB? Where'd you end up selecting for your location? The beach? Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Cool. Let me just check something here before I move on. Snorlax is eating anyway, so that's also kind of fine. I did that, and got the pad thing, that's fine. Okay, okay. Keys here, yes. That is correct. And that's there. Luck Incense was active, yes. Did I post today's Pokemon Sleep thing? Report? I did not. Alright, let me post it now. I was too all up getting busy. Although I guess I did also get a mission today. I got grade 3 or something. But, you know, what's up? Okay, get Snorlax to grade 2 was 870 Dream Shads, kid. Fucking Dream Shads. Okay. Now let's get this copy pasted into the Sleep Pokemon Sleep channel. Okay, done. Done and done. Stream summary. Statted. Gotta get a little extra. The padded. Statted. When did we stat? We statted at fucking 8:13, kid. Did anyone, first off, opening the floor, did anyone get anything particularly that they would like to mention? Or eat anything that they would particularly like to mention? Those are usually the two places to start here. While I get Pokemon Sleep's dinner set. Anyone like to take the floor? Any good desserts? Interesting cookies? Anything like that? Did barely anything? I mean, that's a good thing in my... I mean, that sounds like a good day in my book. I mean, I don't know. Saying. Same Noper. No different food from normal even either? No treated yourself to a little dessert or something. Oh, okay, or yesterday meals are also welcome to be brought to the table. Because yesterday was also kind of a mini situation. But I'm selecting dinner right now. Selecting Pokemon Sleep dinner. So I did 2 gluttony potato salads to start, but I am now without enough eggs. So I'm going to go with a... Can't do an overheat. I can do a dazzling apple cheese. That's probably my best option. Otherwise, yeah. We'll go with that. We'll add some honeys to the mix, because salad week means honey is kind of useless. I will do that. Okay. Do you want me to show off things that I got? Most of it is very not interesting, but if you want me to do that, we can do that. Otherwise, we could just go to some super autonomous or whatever. Okay. Okay. So I just did a dazzling cheese apple, and it didn't crit. It was just 5k. So it's nothing interesting. 5.196. So not likely to hit grade 3. We did hit grade 2.9 or so, but not quite grade 3. But that's okay. I have a big bag with a barcode that will throw away. There, good. Oh, okay. Text from my mom. Okay. I'm gonna take my headset off, so if music or whatever is too loud or quiet, you're gonna have to tell me, just because I'm gonna be moving around. Alright? So, first off, let's go with some of the small stuff. So, you ate lasagna Sunday and today. It's a lot of lasagna. Middle of a raid. Okay. Most of these items I asked for specifically. So, they're not that interesting. But, the face moisturizer that I use, I couldn't seem to find. So I had mentioned that. Basically, I have a bit of a strat. Especially for things like stockings or just like generally like small gift type things, are things that I'm going to use, and having a backup of it is fine or even just good. Like if you have like, let's say you use mouthwash, perfectly fine stocking stuffer, because it's one of those things where like when you're about to run out, you're like, oh fuck, I'm about to be out, and then you have a backup already ready, and you're like, yes, clutch. And that's kind of how I do things generally anyway, is like when I open the backup one, then that's a signal to me to get a new one, and that way you always have the backup one, so you never have the situation where like, oh right, doing my morning routine, I'm gonna use my mouthwash, and then, oh, it's empty, fuck. Oh fuck. 25?
PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Colorless Queen.
Shit. Pause the music. Wow.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Bad_Axe.
Holy shit.
Super Donkey Kong 2! Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Haven's Blade.
You was worried I wasn't stream. It's your main man Knuckles. Now I feel bad for not having added more.
111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Blue.
Feel bad for not having added as many variations yet. I haven't really added a ton. Like usually I had a lot more, if you remember, but now I don't have as many because we switched to Stream Elements. First one of this. Most of these names I recognize, but there are a few in here as it gets lower that I don't recognize.
Superman 37891. Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Nightwing _of_.
Thanks a lot, RPB.
Excuse me, sir. Oh. Hey, Mr. Wanna take?
Thanks, I'm from Massachusetts.
Rare. I think it's rare.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Breastfeeding Obama.
La 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 la
Oh.
la, I kinda like this song. La 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 la, why don't you sing along? La 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 la, I sing my la 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 for the girls. For the girls, yeah!
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Kepaloka. Up PB111
this takes a long time.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Boom Ba Funk.
Excuse me, sir. My service is available. Hey, Mr. Wanna
No
take?
thanks, I'm from
No
Massachusetts.
thanks, I'm from Massachusetts.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1
Wow,
sub
that's
to
very
Kevin
generous.
Super Donkey Kong 2! Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to this bastard. Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Up PB111 gifted a tier 1
I do
sub
recognize
to
most of these
Mustache.
names. I will say that. Dirty one is I do, but it's a little less. But like QAZNH, I don't really recognize.
111 gifted a tier 1 sub
LI
to
with a bunch
Dirty
of
One
Ys.
1983.
Dude, we're like halfway. We're like halfway. No, we're more than halfway. We're like 6 or 7.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Mark Wandog.
It's your main man, Knuckles.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Viasulia.
I don't know what I don't know how this works, but I probably need to set up a thing so that if I got gifted 25, we would just have like 1 mega alert instead, because otherwise, I mean, this is taking like 5 minutes. It's taking like 6, 5, 7, 8 minutes.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Sparkle Heat 45.
Like imagine like you couldn't do this if you were a big streamer. It would take you just would never get to stream.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Hunter
I do think most streamers do have like a single alert if there's like a multi-gifted situation. But yeah, I don't have that set up.
PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Peli Yi.
Excuse me,
We're
sir.
almost there though.
My service is available. Hey, Mr. Wanna take?
I assume we've gotten all the variations I have in Stream Elements and we just don't have as many. Like we don't have the What Are Frogs one up. What are frogs? Like that's a good one. I should put that one in. The Ratchet, Uzi, whatever that song one is, with Alex Trebek. One more after this. It's your main man Knuckles.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Ghost Pepper.
Here we go.
Super Donkey Kong 2!
Alright.
Up PB111 gifted a tier 1 sub to Kaz_NH.
Okay. We've made it through 25 alerts in a row. I don't think we've ever had that many. I think the most I've ever had is 10 gifted, right? So that's a new record. Yes, I did this a couple days ago. So we had this up yesterday too. I think it was also here Friday. But usually we weren't in big webcams so you couldn't see it. But anyway, the stocking stuffer stuff, face moisturizer. That was one thing. And then I have really dry skin, like the skin on my knuckles. I've talked about this, how they bleed and stuff, or they used to, until like, you know, they don't now because I'm like constantly moisturizing them in the winter. So that's what this is for. I also got this for a gift to help moisturize my hands. So that's good. And then this one also does that, but it's supposed to be like extra helpful or something. I don't know. They got me two. It's the same brand, but it's a different. This is like original lotion, and this is advanced repair. So I don't know what the difference is, but either way, good things to have. They will get used. That's the main thing. Then, in addition, your skin's been pretty good during the cold. I think I had mentioned, I think I had told my mom that I could use some gloves for like when cleaning the bathroom and stuff. And so that's what these are. Nothing special, just, you know, kind of rubber, whatever, latex gloves for cleaning the bathroom or whatever. Again, just things that I need at some point, etc. Now this wasn't a stocking thing. This was from my siblings. I had mentioned that. So I've been using earbuds that only have sound in one ear for like 3 months because I told them at some point that like get me earbuds for Christmas. Not expensive gift. Something that I'll use. But I also don't necessarily need it right away because, oh no, I'll only have sound in one ear. It's not the end of the world. So that's what these are. And then she also had these, and she was like, you could just have these too. So now I got two, which is good because again, a backup. So that's great. Keep it simple. Also, I don't want her to spend a lot on me. But she just had to go out of her way, go the extra mile, and get me another thing. And you know what that thing was? Slippers. Dude, look how fuzzy these look. Look at that. Sheesh, goddamn. Some slippers, dude. Some nice warm slippers. My current slippers, I kind of don't want to show you because they're embarrassingly destroyed with how old and stuff they are. But yeah, these are nice. These are going to be nice and warm and cozy. So that's great. The thing with slippers is you want to get them, when you get them, you want them to be a little slug because the fuzziness and the poofiness is going to fairly quickly kind of thin out and be compacted from your feet. So it's okay for those of you that haven't bought slippers or received slippers. Like if I can put these on and they fit, but they're a little snug. But that's what happens. Let me show you. Now, this isn't the same brand, but the new ones, see how fluffy and everything? See that? These were my current ones. You can see a lot thinner, especially the bottom is like, well, you can actually see up in there, it's like, you can see just the tan at the bottom. I went all the way through the fuzziness. Same on the heel. So that's what happens eventually. But, you know, nice. So that was nice of her to do. She actually ended up getting one for me, my dad, and then she got different colored ones, but the same brand for all of us. So now we have, you know, matching but different colors so that we don't get confused. Now this was a classic. I asked for it, of course. My a lot of the socks that I use to run in the winter, but although I guess I kind of use them all year round, but then I just don't pull them up all the way. We're getting thin. The big toe of socks when I wear them on the right foot. I don't know why exactly. It must be how I was striking my foot, but I was getting holes on the left side of the sock, so it would be where my big toe is if I have it on my right foot. So they were starting to get holes, and in general they were thinning out anyway. So socks. We got new socks. Very much a good one to have, of course. I mean, it's a class. You're an adult. You ask for socks. That's just what you do, okay? It's just what you do. Once you get past like 25, I feel like maybe even less. Like, you should be asking for at least one thing of socks at some point. It's just, or you should be expecting to get them. It's one or the other. Okay, now this one's a little bit big. It's a big box. What is in this big box? Well, you know, it do snow around here still, and my old boots were lost, let's say. So we got new boots. Perfect. Now you might be like, those are a little over the top. No? Why would you need boots to walk around? No. These are the boots you wear when you're shoveling the snow that's like 2 feet high. Because you need this, otherwise a regular ass like fucking Tim's boots, that snow's gonna get in there. This is the stuff you want. This is what you want. You don't really wear it to walk around in the winter. You wear it to do the big snow work. Or if you're like going to a mountain or something, like a ski mountain scenario or whatever. Anyway, that was a big one. That was good. I had asked for that because I needed it because there was a whole thing. And honestly, that's most of it. But my dad surprised me with a little something that he used the lathe for, which maybe is a hint, maybe not. A metal lathe, because, let's see if I can do this right. X. That actually was such a good transition. Can I get a little bit of credit for that? Now, the letters do look a little wonky, but it is what it is. It's a hammer. Autofocus doesn't work like that. It works, the autofocus works when I bring something close to it sometimes, but not when I then pull back away. I'm not really sure why that is, to be honest. Could not tell you why that happens. But I guess that's alright. So anyway, it's a hammer. Brass head, so that's nice. I forget what he said, what type of wood it was, because he made one for me and one for my brother. I think my brother's was white pine or something, and mine was, shit, I forget what mine was. But it's a nice wood, so that's cool. Got me a hammer. Nice. Not that I didn't already have one, but still, and the way he went the extra effort to engrave 2023 Xmas, that's nice. This thing gonna last longer than I am. The handle could get dicey, but I suppose, but you know, in theory, I can have this for the rest of me existing. So, I think that was pretty much it. There was, all right. This wasn't really a Christmas thing. My mom just kind of does this sometimes. she'll be in a grocery store and she'll see something and she'll be like, oh, he might want to, like, he might like that. He should, I'll get this and he'll try it and maybe he'll like it or not. Or like just to like, oh, that's interesting. So she got me, I opened, she wrapped this as a present and I had no idea what it was. I was like, I have no idea what that sound is. It's Cracker Barrel mac and cheese? Which I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know, didn't even know that was like a thing that exists. So that's interesting. Yeah, so she saw it and she was like, I've never seen that before. And she was also thinking like, she often will buy Cracker Barrel cheese to then do cheese and crackers with. So she's like, I bet it might taste good. And then she just, I guess, gave it to me because she was like, he can try it. Like, he might, maybe it's good, maybe it's not, maybe it's not, I don't know. I did want to mention, because then I was thinking, I was looking at the directions and thinking to myself, like, what Kraft mac and cheese usually has. Kraft mac and cheese, usually part of the directions is that you have to buy milk, or you have to put milk in with it. This does not have to put milk in. It's just water, you know, boil, etc. Then you squeeze a cheese sauce over the hot macaroni. So I don't know what that means. And then there's a note at the bottom. It says, note, colon, do not overcook pasta. Okay, bro, like, what do you, like, you could put that in the directions of it cooking anything. Do not burn the toast. Like, or, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like a toaster strudel package. Then it says, note, do not burn the toaster strudel. Like, yeah, dude, of course you don't want to overcook the... What are you even putting that there for? What are you even putting? Your mom also buys Cracker Barrel cheese? It's good cheese. It's good cheese. I think that's pretty much it, though, as far as the gifts. Again, mostly functional items. I guess all functional items, right? Hammer, boots, moisturizer, gloves, socks, earbuds. Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I guess the mac and cheese is functional, but not like in the same way that you would normally think about it, I suppose. Whatever. Alright. I do still have my red socks on, so there's that. I was all redded up today, so I did take this off, but would anyone like to discuss anything they got? I know RPB was raiding, so they weren't really maybe in the zone as much. Had to share any interesting food and or gifts. But I think that's pretty much it gift-wise for me. It was a good time. It was low-key. But if we don't have anything else we want to discuss, I say we do a Super Auto Pets session. Close out Christmas. To close out the Christmas. You got all your gifts Friday. Some gift cards from aunts and uncles, but stopped giving gifts at 18. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I would rather that, because then you don't have, there's like no weird pressure for you to then try to get something for them, and it's like a whole thing. Personally. Okay. Alright, this, and then I guess this. Okay, good, we're good. Check the volume. Okay. Change category. You got candies and some shirts. You can see, I can feel you are tempted to put Showdown. I was a little bit, but we're gonna do Super Auto Pets instead, DKR. So you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. Merry Christmas, by the way. Although, In Germany, it's probably over for now? Or over by now, right? Like, technically, it's past midnight over there, I would think. Oh, right, you got... Dude, I forgot about that. Germany does do all their shit on the 24th. I actually knew that. I just kind of forgot. Because I wasn't really... I was just thinking, time zone-wise, it's the 26th for you and not, like, when Germany actually celebrates. But I did know that. Partially because I feel like I've read it, but also I had a German coworker at one point. So, I did know that. But yes, Merry Christmas. Alright, I guess let's get a little Christmas action in here then, huh? Alright. So 3, 2, 1. It is Christmas. And here is an atypical Christmas song you won't hear in a store. It is All I Want for Christmas, but I believe in the sound font of Super Mario World. So there you go. Let's get started. It is 8:47, which is fine and nice. And this team is not nice. I'll say that. That's not really what I wanted to see. No comment. For a second you thought I was gonna sing. No, not quite. Not right now at least. Oh, the order is kind of the opposite of what I want to see. Yeah. Would have been better off with the horse in front. Maybe something to keep in mind. Although if they had a 2-3, it was still kind of a disaster for that reason. I guess, I don't know what we're looking to do. What I will say is that Christmas was not bad. It was not a bad adventure. By any means, it was not a bad adventure. So yeah, I'm sneaking in a little Christmas evening stream here. Just went over a little bit of what I got gift-wise and things to hang out. And now we're getting sneaking in a little sap. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about specifically something that I've wanted to mention, but I keep forgetting to mention. The whole month. Not just today, the whole month. This is bad news. And that is... Should've just sold... Yeah, well... I'll still sell this. No, I'll sell the horse. Yeah, no, I'll sell this. And that is that... Look, I'm not... Don't call me Scrooge. Don't call me the Grinch because of this one, alright? Oh, that order is not great. I think... I'm not afraid to say it. I think the outdoor decorations that have been rising in popularity the past 5 years or so. You know the ones, right? You know what I'm about to say? The blow-up balloon ones. I don't like them. I think they're terrible. I don't know if that's boomer of me to say or something. I think they're trash. I think they're whack. I can't really verbalize why I feel that way. There's just something about it to me that give me a hard plastic molded snowman Santa from the fucking 80s or 90s that when you light it up at night has like a kind of an awkward yellow tinge. Whether that's from the light and being old or whether it's from cigarette smoke of the person that owned it beforehand. Either way, I'll take that any day over these whack. Do I want a roll or do I want a peach? I guess roll because it's better chance of jellyfish, but it's a little bit risky. We got there. That's huge. It's just something about them. I don't like them. And I don't think I'm the only one either. I'm pretty sure other people don't like them. And again, there's not really a good explanation for why this is the case. It just, there's some inner hatred that just exists for that item. Damn, a lot of desync going on, huh? Okay. I don't want to do this. I think you probably go Anteater Whale. The question is, I guess I sell this first. Then I buy this, sell this, and then buy the whale and the crow. Use the crow later. That's a pretty good turn, I think. But yeah, okay, so now that that's out of the way. Oh, that's gonna be a really strong guy. Oh, but that's fine, that's fine. I think we win this just because of that alone. Yeah. On the topic of Christmas and everything, my strat for gifts and such is very much to... I actually don't know if I want to level this right now. I'm a little bit of a psycho, and what I mean by that is I will like deprive myself of something functioning at its perfect way in order to like have an idea of something for someone to get for me for Christmas. Does that make any... What I guess an example of that is I've had earbuds that only one ear works for like 3 months, and I didn't get a working one so that I could tell like a sibling or whomever to get me a earbuds for a gift. Like it's not really all that sensical, but it is a thing that I did. Now I don't really know where this is supposed to go. I think I'm just gonna put you here. I don't really know if we're gonna keep this in the future, but it's a unit, so it's fine. I think the fact that we have Spawn plus Toad makes sense to have the jellyfish in the back as well. You don't have anything on your wish list, you takes a hammer and smashes the screen, there we go. Yeah, that's true as well. I think we win this easy. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I had this idea earlier, and it was one of those, you ever have like a thought where you can't really explain to someone why you're laughing? Because either it just is impossible to explain, like it's too many layers of internet deep or something like that, or just that it's not appropriate is the other element of that, I suppose. The Christmas song was playing. I forget what the title of the song is, but it's the one where they say, you know, make the Yuletide gay. Anyone remember which one that is? I mean, I'm not against buying the crow, but I don't want to buy it, sell it, and then have a team of 4 units, so I might end up just, okay, that's pretty good too. I guess do this just for stat-wise, and then do this. Okay. Again, this doesn't really matter, I guess this just for stats. Have yourself a Merry Christmas? Yes, that's the one. So, stick with me here, alright? The thing that came to mind was Alex Jones, right? Instead of turning they're making the Yuletide gay, people! We gotta stop this from happening! They're making the Yuletide gay! In 2023? Like, you know, it's totally ridiculous and stupid and not even really that funny, but I couldn't help it. To me, I just laughed. I couldn't help it. I don't know what to tell you. It's not even that comical, but I still had to do it. I couldn't stop myself. That's not even his voice. I can't do an impression, or maybe if I was to try to do one, it would destroy my voice, so I don't want to do that. But there you go. Front, yeah, this hippo's gonna destroy me. I mean, the weakness is gonna help a little bit, but not that much. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah, hippo front hippo has been a problem at times for sure. The other thing is that these are not leveled at all, which is not great, I would say. Yeah, I think we kind of have to just accept we're losing to front hippo, huh? And I can't really lemon this, because then you're doing that anyway. And I don't think we can really afford to, like, do the crow stuff here. Either. If I have to do this, I can put it on the toad, which seems like that might be the case. Yeah. Celtics, baby. Dude, speaking of New England sports, dude, the Patriots won on Christmas Eve. That was insane. That was, I didn't watch it because I needed to go to sleep early for, waking up early to basically exercise before Christmas began, but order of operations there is not ideal. That's unfortunate. You don't care about the Pats? Sorry. Well, I mean, I just told you I wasn't watching the game because it's not. All right, here's the thing. I got Patreon beats the subscribers. Okay, I was not prepared to read that and make sense of it. To be fair, I'm lost. You actually just like kind of stun locked me there. I lost my entire train of thought. We're gonna lose, by the way. This team is not good. Oh yeah. This whole like thing that people say when they're like, oh, you're a fair weather fan because of yada yada yada. When it's kind of just like, bro, they're losing. They don't deserve my view anymore. Like they gotta earn that shit. You can't just, you know what I mean? Like, I got other sports teams I can watch. You gotta prove yourself a little bit. Beginning of the season, yeah, sure, I'll hop on board. I'll make sure, see how we're doing, but like after that, like you gotta do something. Okay, wait. Probably Paradise Bird is our only way to actually get to 10 if we are trying to do that. Swallows. I guess we get rid of the turtle? Oh, we could do this too. That will help a little bit, although we gotta like, yeah. We gotta do something like this. And then this. Oh, this. And then this. Yes, that's what we will do. Giants had a somewhat close game. I didn't watch the game, but then this morning I saw the results and everything. So I saw in terms of what was going down. Okay, we're not. This is not gonna be enough damage, and then we're just gonna. Oh, it was definitely still not enough. All right, well, never mind. Neglecting them encourages them to prove. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You want us to watch? How about you step up? How about you step your shit up? This team I hate. Hate this team. Okay, we'll take that. We will take that. I'm gonna do something a little crazy. I'm gonna go like this. Because that would have worked better for us last time in the beginning. I want to be able to select both of these because of the double Z's. Anyway. Yeah. Patriots won. That was a surprise. Of course, now they have the 2-3 in front. Whatever order I choose, the opponent does the opposite. It's fucked up. You here. You son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Oh, okay. I thought I got a desynced error at first, but apparently not. I guess I'm doing it like this. I don't know. It's all not amazing options. But hopefully everyone had a good Christmas or good food or dessert or something. That's a 4-4 back there? Wait a second, we're still drawing. It's okay. My mom likes to do not necessarily board games, but like some sort of family related stuff games where it's like, oh, a card game, or like not Pictionary, but more like word games. Like you're describing something, but you're not saying the word, and then the person has to guess the word type of thing. Sometimes there's actual board games, but the problem with this whole they like to do that thing is that like they can't/won't do anything anywhere close to complicated. Which is a bit of an issue. Like you can't, like, it just... What's that one card game where you have rolls, like Coup or something? Like we tried to do that game and they like couldn't do it. Which is a little annoying. Speaking of annoying. Apple to apples, yeah, apples to apples is okay. That is an acceptable one. Coup, not so much. Not so much. We're praying for a draw. That's what we're gonna do here. So that we can save the level for next turn. Please draw. Okay, that's a draw. That's a draw. No, it's not a draw. Oh, fuck. God damn it. This week has been awful for me. It's just been disaster after disaster. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do here, man? Okay. Start here. Okay, we're packing it up. That is what we are doing. Yep. Yep. I could sell this and get a muskox. Is that better? I guess technically it is. It's gonna be a 3/6. I guess. And then we get another roll out of it. I mean, the team's not good, don't get me wrong, but... You started playing Darn Souls 3, do you like those games? I've never played any of them. I've never played any of those games. Wait. We win, okay. Nice. Yeah, I've never played any of those or the other variants such as, that doesn't really help, actually. I mean, I guess you could whale the ant. I don't think that's really that helpful. I mean, I guess it's... Well, no, you can't... Well, we could sell the... I don't know. I'm rolling. I'm getting out of here. I'll buy a puppy. I guess I'll sell that probably, but... yeah... I guess I'm... Well, I don't really want the beaver, but I'll do this anyway. Probably better than the other options, perhaps. Consider that. Hopefully the alpaca gets better. Maybe I should have been looking for an owl and keeping that around. I know we saw an owl earlier, but it was before we had the llama. Okay, those trade, so that's fine for me. Also trade. That was not 1 HP difference. That could have been a win, so that's very sad. They're pretty good, but you gotta look stuff up because the game never tells you what to do. That game and that series of games, everyone's always like... My interpretation is that everyone kind of says like, oh, they... Like, oh, you just gotta play it and you'll like it or whatever. Or like, oh, it sucks at first and then once you get it, then you get it. Alright. Sure. But then, you know, you tell them that someone... Then they tell you a story about, oh, someone tried to get me to watch an anime and they said it gets good after the first 70 episodes or something, but I couldn't get into it because it was too long. And like, that's what I hear when they tell me that. That's what goes through my mind. Like, you're basically telling me the same thing. And you could be right, but still. The owl goes who, Megalol? True. That's accurate as well. Thank RPB for the gifted subs. That was very generous and kind of out of nowhere, to be honest. I I mean, I'm always down for some swan because of money, but yeah, I think that's better. Kind of want to throw in. This is always the tricky part for me is like, when do I get rid of this thing to then start getting the hippo going? I think it's now. Would have liked that attack stat on the hippo, to be honest, but then we throw this on the hippo? No, let's throw it on the owl because we're planning to keep the owl. Hey, Mr. Owl, etc. so forth. Okay, this song sounds like the exact same song as the last song, and it is true. It is Sherbert Land, but it's now Double Dash instead of whatever the last one was, which is probably Mario Kart 8 or something. God damn it. Freaking porcupines, man. Okay, we drew at least. Unable to win this week, it seems. Okay, I'm going to buff the hippo. And then I guess I'm gonna freeze this because there's no chocolate that can happen in the spawn anyway, so if I got like one of any of these, then I would use chocolate on it. Thank you. Great. Probably this or the fox, to be honest, instead of the ant. I'm down for the fox. Take out the ant next turn. RPV the oil prince. Yeah, that was the most gifted subs I've ever gotten. 25? That's a lot of money. Oh, that's not great. Well, it is great, it turns out. I would rather get this owl level than anything else right now. I think it's the next to go. I do realize that doing this... you know what? We're at 2 life. Stock the lasagna. Do that. Do this. I know you're thinking I could save that and have the fox eat it, but I would rather actually do it the other way. I think we probably are just gonna take the warthog instead of the fox, maybe? I don't know, but this is gonna eat that for now. The fox probably should be in the back, by the way. I'm not sure exactly why I did that. How did you not get one? I don't know. You're just not a true fan, clearly. Oh, their team is scary. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Level 2 Stingray? That's kind of gross. Level 2 Fox, huh? Nah. I don't even think we're trying to level 3 that guy. We need to save our money for other stuff. I'm actually gonna do this on you right now. And then I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do that even. Yep. I think that's the plan. Fairweather fan? Exactly, you're just a fake fan. Okay, we got every version of Sherbert Land in a row, I think. 38? What just happened? This is like the opposite of Christmas Miracle, whatever that would be. I'm not taking a damn gecko. I can't do anything this week, apparently. Green pudding, something to do with the Grinch, I don't know. You know what I can't get over still? The Tintin movie. That's still in my mind. I don't know why I did. I think it's just Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson worked on that movie? That's crazy. And John Williams worked on the music too? Are you serious? That's nuts. I still think the Alex Jones they're making a Yuletide gay joke is immaculate, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get. I don't think it's gonna work as far as getting any real laughs. Like, that's not a joke you could just like say at Christmas dinner. You know what I mean? You can't really. You gotta have you gotta have the right crowd for that one. Level. I mean, Porcupine is a good unit. The dog is also pretty good. Here I go taking jellyfish again. No, come on, man. How are we doing this again? Now it's Mario Kart Wii's Sherbert Land? Do I have to let this rock now out of the fact that we've been doing this for so long? Or like what's... I don't know what the play is here now. They're making the logs gay. That's what I'm saying, dude. But anyway, back to the, I was talking about how family board game things. So the reason I brought that up is because I had bought like two kind of, like a board game and then kind of more of a card word game. Because I know my mom would have liked it, and then it was gonna be like, oh my god, there's a whole thing. So, yeah. I guess I'm selling the ant to get 2 otters for a level. Seems not amazing. But like we want levels at the same time, and health is good. It's already 2-4 though. I don't know. This seems probably wrong. But here's the thing. My mom also got a game, and she gifted it to my brother. But like we all knew it was basically for her to then have us play the game. And we played it, and it was a little awkward because there were some... Moms do be getting away with that shit, you're not lying. It turned out this game was a little... How do I phrase this? We're losing, by the way. Some of the cards, so what it was, the one we played, it was like a card, but then it would have some drawing or art or words on it, and the idea is you have to kind of parse that and figure out what the common phrase is. So like, let's say you have the word news, and it's like cracking. The drawing is like the word is cracking. It's like breaking news. That's the answer, right? Oh, that's okay, sure, that's fun. Here's the problem, is that some of the, alright, we're doing this, is that some of the, there was both some new age phrasing in there, but also there was some, let's say, maybe more Cards Against Humanity type phrasings, or inappropriate sexual type things in there. And like, we're adults, we can be adults about this, but the problem is if they don't even know what it is. Because then you're like, alright, well, first of all, they can't guess it because they don't know what it is. Second of all, alright, well, now am I in the position where I have to explain it afterward? Like, what do you do? I don't know what you're supposed to do now. So, yeah, that was a thing. What we ended up doing was basically, like either me or sibling would kind of have to be the person holding up the cards, and like they would check beforehand and be like, nah, we're skipping this one. Like, we're not doing that one. We're not doing that one. So some examples of that. One of the first ones that we ran into that had this, it was a cup of tea and a suitcase looking object. What do you think that one is, chat? Anyone want to wager a guess of what that might be? That's right. No one answered. It's teabag. The answer was teabag, and they didn't know what that means. So that's what happened. They didn't know what that one meant. Ooh, I could do the dog. Yeah, I'd probably do the dog. A cup of tea in a bag or a suitcase was what the picture was, and the answer was that it was tea bag. So yeah, that was a thing. Honey, what's tea bag? And it's like, Mom, let's move on to the next one. And then there was like, there was one with a guy doing a throwing motion, and a bowl of salad was in the air. What do we think that one is? Tossing the salad. Oh. So it was like, oh no. By the way, we're just getting destroyed, so that's cool. We're just losing everything again all the time. It's great. So yeah, it could have been bad. Yeah. And then there were others that, like ones that I had skipped when I was the card handler, like riding the D, anal beads, like, you know, there was some other stuff, right? There was a number of things going on. I don't want that actually. I was really hoping for an owl level here, if I'm gonna be honest with you. That is disastrous. This is bad news. This is bad news. We have to win or draw this, or we stand a no chance. By SMH, this was a learning opportunity, and you let us. There were more, but I forget what the examples were at that point. All of a sudden, we're seeing a bunch of eels, man. What the hell's going on? We didn't see like any eels yesterday. I guess level this first, because we might get something we want to spend money on. Not really. We are gonna get a big upgrade here of stuff. That's pretty good. I'm gonna buff this. I guess I have to freeze this. I think we sell you and get this in here and hope that that helps. And then I guess we can buy this now. Yeah. Alright, I mean, things have to go pretty right for quite a long time. But the board game was rated for PG noted. Yeah, it was not the best situation. Okay, that was pretty much what we wanted to have happen there. The owl's getting decently sized here too. And I know I'm spending a lot of money for these crows, but I do think we kinda need it. Ooh. An ostrich is also pretty juicy. I think I'm gonna do this to chill for a second and see what we get next turn. Oh, I have gold. That's not really where we're headed, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna freeze the ostrich. Or the llama, I mean. But yeah, so it was a whole thing. Paradise bird in the front. Oh, you're gonna give everybody that and everything's gonna get buffed. That's a cool interaction. I don't think I've seen that yet. Granted, it didn't work very well, but... What I expect to happen here is we're gonna run into a matchup that's just not gonna quite work out for us, and then we'll lose. Just because we have 1 health. We needed more to Eiffel Tower. Yeah, I don't think it got quite there. So now we've come to a point where, do we go ostrich or not? I kind of feel like if we want to win, we might need to, but at the same time, I could see a world where you keep the crane for a bit to start, and then once llama maybe gets closer to max, then you, I guess roll first. In case it was chocolate. But yeah, okay, do that, freeze this. I guess ideally we would be hoping to get... I think I'd rather a lemon, so I'm gonna do this. I think we'd be hoping to switch the bring the ostrich in when the llama's like somewhat close to big, but I do feel like we're gonna run into a team that just has like a 50-50 something or other. That's a draw? Dude, fuck you. Goddamn lemon. I didn't see any lemons in the shop either. Wow. I'm kind of upset a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. None of these runs got anywhere, but I feel like the team composition itself is like pretty reasonable. I don't know what to do about that. Hold on, let me take a look here. I feel like the teams were not terribly, well, one of them I think was pretty bad. Oh, the game's lagging too. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, the first team is a little bit whack. I'll admit it. It's a little whack. We never quite got to, like, this didn't actually get to go yet. The jellyfish level 3 never really got a bunch of levels to pump up with. This team also is just kind of medium. I mean, owl seems like the thing you want to do when you're llama because you have to have force a lot. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's bad luck or Christmas something or other, but rough. That's a rough one. I wish I wrote down more examples of the board game thing, but I didn't. I wish I had, though. The only ones I wrote down was the teabagging, riding the D, toss the salad, and anal beans, but there was more. It was definitely more. It was definitely more than that. Drum time. Why can't I fucking win? Why can't I goddamn win, man? And it's not even, well, okay, a couple have been pretty close to winning. Like the first ones were 8, 8, 1, 4, 9, and then today 4, 2, 3. Just like bad. Just bad runs. It's weird because it's like, oh, why are you doing this whale anteater stuff multiple times? Like, because I keep getting match-upped, as I would put it, which is like, oh, I have big units that have armor and stuff. Oh, then I get faced against a team that spawns stuff and then has a toad, so they weaken and then like chip it down all the way. And then when I'm finally when I was this team, I think, I faced like 3 hippos in the front in a row before we got the warthog, and so we lost. Because they just ate the entire team. Just 3 different people. Just like, son of a bitch, man. What the fuck? Can I get a little help? Apparently not. Apparently not. That's okay, I guess. I think I might not. I think I might end the streak of getting at least 110 win a week. I don't feel like really doing this one anymore. I feel like it's just running into a couple of the same things, team-wise. Somehow someone gets like a 40-40 lionfish on turn 15 and doesn't make any goddamn sense. Level 3. That happened in the run that got to 9 wins. I do wonder if maybe the ostrich pivot was what I was supposed to do instead of the crane, but I felt like I needed the crane to like keep alive and winning some rounds for a while. But maybe you just gotta hope the ostrich can live a couple turns. Like, you bring in the ostrich, you hope you live a couple turns, and then units are just getting big. But you would only be scaling from the owl, and then I guess the llama self scales and ostrich self scales. But I don't know. Seems like I just kept getting match-upped a lot of the time. I also don't know how to feel about this guy. I feel like it's bad. Like, anytime there's a situation where I can buy it, I feel like I'm looking at it and going like, why would I want to buy this? It just makes every perk an apple. Why would I want? Obviously, if it gets leveled, it gets better, but like, you're already at tier 5s, so it's not like a pizza will account for 2 things. It's not a seal or something, or a rabbit, right? It's like you have to give it an actual perk, not a food. So you have to give it these things. And then if you're not, and you're just buying regular food, then it's pointless. So I don't know. Maybe you have to consider it as like a secondary scaling unit, not just like a solo scaling, like Birds of Paradise you can just have on the team and use it as your only scaler type of thing. And this, maybe you have it like in addition to an owl or whatever. But I think I'm kind of done with this week. I don't know. Mostly I just don't want to do a 4th session more than anything else, but I still can't believe you gifted 25 subs. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's freaking crazy. Is Andy still here? Because I wanna re-rant about the balloons. Some say you're wild. He must have left. He must have left. Okay, they're not actually balloons, but I was preemptively saying I'm not a Scrooge or a Grinch, but the lawn decorations that are blow up doll, balloon, whatever you want to call them, trash. Fucking trash. Get that shit out of here. I don't know, those have like picked up in the last 5 to 10 years in terms of lawn decorations, the sort of like air blown up snowmen, Santas, penguins, like all sorts of different ones. I saw one that's it was a dragon with a Santa hat, with, you know, like a Christmas hat. And I was like, what the fuck? Not that I'm against it. It was kind of badass, to be honest. But basically, I don't know what it is. There's not really a good explanation for why I'm a hater. I just am. I don't like them. I would rather take just regular Christmas lights or some random ass lawn ornaments or a fucking... I mean, I'm a huge fan. I'll say it right now. I'm a huge fan, and I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. I'm a huge fan of the hard molded plastic Santas, snowmen, etc. that light up, but they look dingy when they're lit up because they're from like the 80s or something, and it's all yellowy, and you're not sure if it's because it's an old light or if it's because of the cigarette smoke from the plate person that owned it before in the 70s. Doesn't matter. It just has more charm. I don't know what to tell you. It just has more charm. That's all it is. It just does. It just does. And we even ended up talking about this yesterday when we were driving back from my uncle's house. I forget who brought it up, but basically the entire family in the car was like, yeah, the balloon stuff sucks. I think my mom said it wasn't classy, which is like a little bit... I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Mom, but... I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, but... I don't like them. We don't like them. One person on your street had a giant pony blow up for the poors. Well, that's the thing, though. Like, is it for the poor? Like, it doesn't make sense. Because, like... You have to, like... I mean, it's gotta cost more to run it than a light, right? Because you have to run, like, a whole fan system or whatever. You know, like, there's gotta be a fan to keep it blowing. Isn't that gonna cost more than a light? Maybe not. I don't actually know. My assumption is that it would, but I don't know. And also, it feels like you rarely will see someone that just has one blow-up thing. It's always like at least 3, and then there's the people that have like 12 of them, and all various sizes. Sometimes they're gigantic, etc., etc. Whoa. The Home Depot skeleton is a sacred being, okay? Do not bring such negativity against the skeleton. The skeleton is based. Blow up mixed with good shit is okay. I would just rather not have the blow up thing there, though. Just give me the real shit. I think, okay, you know what? I think I know what it is. And again, it's still not really a logical reason, but I think the fact, because most people that have them, it's not up all day every day. And I know that The lawn ornaments, if they have lights, are also not lit up during the day, because it makes sense to not light it up during the day. But you just see its deflated ass thing during the day. It's whack. It's just stupid. And then it blows up later, and it's like, oh. So it's like, pick a side, man. Are you gonna be an all-day ornament or not? And even then, the one that's not, doesn't, like the old hard plastic with the light in it, it's still like there during the day. It's just not lit up, but everyone can see it, and it's still a, you know, it's still a thing, and it's still, oh, it's a Santa thing. It's still good. And then it lights up at night. But the people that do the blow up things, most of them won't have it up all day. So then it's just like you got like a bunch of deflated ass things on your lawn until the afternoon or something. I don't know, it's whack. Anyway, Vicious redeemed the basketball shot. Okay, wait a second though. We haven't done a basketball shot with the lights. I don't know, this might not work. Unless... Fuck. We all know the rules. It was a warm-up shot, the headset was on, it doesn't count. We all know the rules. Andy might not know the rules, those are the rules. Every time, baby. Every time. The lights were brighter than I expected. No, it's always the headset. I take off the headset, it works. Now, granted, you can also kind of do the whole... Remember there was that scandal with the... not scandal, but like the wristband that had like a piece of metal in it, and for some reason people thought it actually did something to affect your performance. Because they would... The guy selling them would like give it to some kid and be... would go to some kid and be like, try to touch your toes, and he would like try to touch his toes, and maybe he did, maybe he didn't, and then he's like, now put on the band, now do it again, you can touch your toes further, it's working. Well, but he just kind of warmed up with the first one, and so then therefore he can stretch better the second time. That's what's actually happening. Secret, oh, he missed the first shot, he just takes the headset off. Now he can make the shot. It's definitely not that he had a practice shot and then now he's a little more calibrated to take the second shot. It's not that. It's that. But that's the rule. It doesn't matter. It's not like I purposely leave the headset on for the first shot every time or anything. That wouldn't be that would definitely not be the case. Surely not the case. Anyway. Did Andy, did you get anything interesting for Christmas? I got a hammer. That's probably the most unique gift. Well, not like a store-bought hammer. Like a lathed hammer. And it says Xmas on it. You can kind of see it says Xmas, and then it says 2023 there. You'll just have to believe it. What is that thing for? For hammer and stuff. Like your mom last night. Wait. Too much of the board game. Mine in the gutter, you know? Okay, pal. What? She needed me to help fix the stand for the Christmas tree. Or something. I don't know. Relax with that one. Oh, sorry, officer. Sorry, officer. My bad. My bad. Apologies, officer. Officer Andy. What's the back of the hammer do? Insert some other your mom joke type beat. Oh, it's just a different type of... for having a more pointed impact point, etc. so forth. Basically not really for, like, the pointy side wouldn't really be for nails, it would be for more like, I guess, one thing it could be for is more destructive purposes, where the flat side would be for actual nails. uses his teeth. Go underbite with it. Pull that in. That's attractive. That's an attractive face I just made. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Okay. Well then. Looking cute. I was well, I was wearing this yesterday. And I had a white collared shirt on with it, and the collar went over the red part, so it was, you know. But today, well, I was wearing a red sweatery thing today, but I put this on when I got back here. You got that shit on? Well, you know what? I'm redded out though. Red shirt, I was wearing a red thing. Red socks. Red boxers. I went all out. I went the whole way. TOS, not TOS. Not TOS. Yet. Hold on, let me get the black sensor bar on the screen so that I can be TOS compliant and look like I have my junk out. Get the real views. Here's your Christmas present, Twitch! It's that big. It's not that. Obviously not. It's obviously not the case. That's impossible. Nips out on stream. No. No thanks. A modest 8-footer. Yeah, totally, man. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to take off, by the way. Kind of regretting it since I found it in the closet, in a different closet, like 5 days ago. So it's only been up for that long, and I'm gonna have to take it down. Cause it's like in and around the whole rim, like going inside and then looping so that it actually stays there. Okay. You know what? Oh, the sacrifices I make for the stream. Oh. Even though like it doesn't really do it, like it's just you can barely like yes you see the glow, but it's like I have the light on, so it doesn't really do anything. That's a little better, but if I do this, ooh, Christmas. Wow, that's not even with the overhead light on. There we go. Oh, it's probably like trying to balance the light. Christmas, Christmas, come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. Can I get some good toys? Can I get a witness? Got all my homies yelling Christmas, Christmas. Christmas lights low-key warm your heart. Do any of you know the song I was referencing, by the way? Christmas, Christmas, check out my wish list. I even play this song, I'd probably get like DMC8 or whatever, right? Pretty sure it would. Maybe. I'll play it anyway. Oh. Oh. No, stop what you're doing. Stream Elements tab.
111 gifted a
What are
tier
you
1 sub to
doing?
Kaz
Stop.
NH.
I'm closing you. Anyway. Is this video. I'm not gonna keep it up because then we would definitely get TMCA, but it's Krispy Kreme Christmas.
Krispy Kreme. Hey, Money Maker Mac.
A Christmas song.
Christmas song.
Yeah, yeah.
First thing on my list, go figure. It's a
John
brand new
Cena action
John Cena
figure.
action figure.
That's right.
Second thing on my list, guess what? It's a really cute girl with a really cute butt. Mike said Krispy Kreme, hold
You
up.
can't say
Mom said
that.
you're not allowed
How goes the Christmas? It didn't go that well. The Super Auto Pets didn't go very well, to be honest. But that's okay.
Now we're moving on to item number 4. It's a brand new John Cena poster from my door. Check it out, y'all. Item number 5.
It's a
brand new John Cena
car that I can drive.
Well, I can't really drive it cause it's too small. But I could if I was maybe like this tall. Christmas, come check
Kuratory bundle is back, and you know that what that means? That maybe I'll roll it.
I just want some good toys. Can I get a witness? Got all of my
Bro, I traded for Shauna. What are you talking about, bro? Get out of here. That's none of your business. Can I get a witness? Christmas. There's more to the song, but we'll end it there because reasons. It doesn't get bad or something. It's just because reasons. I would never spend money on such a disgusting opportunity as a pain in a free-to-play game. How could you ever even consider that? Showdown? Should we do a showdown? I mean, I should probably end the stream realistically here, but just because it's 9:40 and usually I end the stream at 9, but I guess Christmas. Time to regret everything? Are we ready? I regret everything. Okay, actually I probably don't, but this is probably good unless it's payday. What do we got here? I kind of want to go Spirit Tomb, but I kind of don't at the same time. Illumice is probably good too. Damn, Illumice doesn't have Encore. It's one of those things where like you almost don't want to risk getting Spirit Tombed early, but yeah, that's also a good reason to do that. So I don't know what you're gonna have for me here. I kind of want a Will-O-Wisp, assuming you switch. What's your rating? I'm gonna take a gamble here, because I feel like they feel like they can't do a ton. But I mean, they could. I'm faster, right? No, I'm slower. The fact that they're thinking so long has me wondering. I mean, they're obviously not choiced because they have Toxic Orb, but I guess it's a pretty bad gamble, because if they stay in, I get absolutely nothing. But a Will-O-Wisp could be really useful here. They're probably trying to evaluate what their best chances of taking this out. Okay. That is another factor, I suppose, is that I don't really do any damage to you. Didn't switch. Okay. Interesting. They didn't switch, huh? I can't really switch to Mew, which is unfortunate. Switching to anything is gonna get hurt quite a lot, which is the other bad part here. But Spiritomb's also like really good. That's my main problem, that I'm like uncertain of what to do here. Yeah, see, like that does so much. I'm hoping he close combats again. Fuck you. Come on. Did so much damage. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So the only redemption would be as if I can get Spirit Tomb in against someone that's like I'm faster than, and then I can Pain Split. That's like the only chance of this being useful, really. Which that is definitely not the case here. I don't really have a lot against you, to be honest. I guess Persian's kind of good with Aerial Ace. Question is, do I want to even save this thing or not? Sweet crit, bro. And your life orb, so it's like, if they switch, it's pretty bad. I guess I feel like I have to risk the hypnosis, but if it misses, then I feel like I lose the game. Okay. That's pretty good, at least. Okay. So they might switch, so I'm gonna double edge. Okay. I'm going... I think it's you either go Illumise or you go Mew here. I think I'll go Illumise. That worked out. That worked out pretty well. Sleep Powder? Yes. Now, I would be faster and this doesn't have... Fuck, it doesn't have the move we want, huh? It's also physical is the other problem. And this Mew doesn't have... What would this even do? Zen Headbutt? Physical Mew, dude? Come on. Out of all the fucking things I could have gotten, a physical Mew? What am I supposed to do against that? Swords Dance? Synthesis, okay. I mean, it's not Swords Dance then. I'm trying to decide if I want to Bug Buzz again. The tricky part. I mean, I'm ahead, but not really. Spirit Tomb's virtually dead, I would say. I guess I would rather get the Toxic out. Because if they switch, I can probably Toxic whatever it is. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Is Mew faster than you? That is the problem, isn't it? That is the fucking problem. Yeah, that's the problem. Because if we bring in Mew this turn, it kind of doesn't really matter if he's Dragon Dancing. Kind of want a T-Bolt just to try to get it down more. Oh, that did nothing. Yeah, it's Dragon Dance, we lose. Yeah, we lose. Okay, missing a Stone Edge would have been nice, for sure. Persian would have been nice to well, I guess it wouldn't outspeed anymore, but... I don't think I'm gonna live a hit. I was debating on the Spirit Tomb was my main thing here. But yeah. I don't think I can risk the Ice Beam here if they bring in Carnivine. I don't think it's worth that risk. Okay, alright, we're good. Toxic? Oh, yes, okay. So they're probably gonna bring in this, which is not great because we can fall asleep again, but... Okay, I'm fine with that. Free swap. Now you're 143? The question is, do I try to keep the Mew as a secret or not? That's the real question. I think yes. I think we just Signal Beam. Instead of HP Ice or Toxic. I feel like the Signal Beam plus a Mew attack would be able to kill it. That helps too, though. That helps too, though. It does have a chance to confuse the target. Confuse? Oh, would have been amazing. Oh, get paralyzed? That's funny. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I think you still have to go Gastrodon. I mean, we're faster because of Paralyze, which is a pretty big deal. Because otherwise we would have to expose Mew. I think you still play it safe in Ice Beam here. Greedy would be like Surf or something in case they switch, but I don't think they're going to. So let's hope that Gastrodon can... Alright, probably just lose, so that's cool, I guess. Okay. If Mew can beat their last Pokemon, we have a chance. If Mew can kill their last Pokemon, we have a chance. It is faster than us, so I do have to do an attack. I need the Zen Headbutt to hit. Because we can't Superpower to start. Okay. What is your last Pokemon? What the fuck am I supposed... I hate this game. Literally, any other Mew moveset with Mew, I could have a chance. But no, we have the fucking physical Mew. Okay, they can't do damage to me either, it looks like. Which doesn't really make sense to me, but... Reflect. Okay. I mean, if I could get a couple flinches or something, I don't know. Doesn't he have T-Wave? I don't know, like, I just want to fucking die. Why is this game so dog shit, man? Why do I listen to you guys about anything? Why do I listen to you, man? Why do I listen to you? Although, you know what? It's also kind of fucked up because I could have done Mew instead of... Well, not really. Well, I guess if I went Mew... I mean, it's just 50... It's not 50-50, but it's, we didn't know what their last two were. They didn't know what we had for Mew. And so Gastrodon made sense. We could have gone Mew, kill the Carnivine, and then they probably bring in the Uxie still, I would assume, instead of going straight to Sparrow. Or Pharaoh, I mean. And then they probably just set up Reflect because we're screwed against it. Just any other fucking Mew moveset, man. Just like, I've never seen a physical Mew. Swords Dance Mew? What the fuck is this? Not Calm Mind Mew, not Substitute Mew, Fire Blast Psychic, Thunderbolt, Aura Sphere. Fucking anything else but that? So that means their Uxie was probably Reflect, Light Screen, Psychic, and I guess it must not have been Thunderbolt. Usually I would feel like it'd be Thunderbolt or T-Wave, but maybe it was... Jeez, I don't even know. Or maybe it was T-Wave, but they didn't want to get synchronized and potentially have bad RNG. I don't think so, though. They weren't very high rated. I don't think they would have been thinking that far ahead. Granted, I'm almost in fucking 1300. Jesus Christ. What a disaster. This stream was terrible. We didn't win anything. We just lost all stream. What the fuck? Well, so much for a Christmas miracle. There definitely was none of that. Well, ending here with Snow Point City Day song. It seems. Or wait, is Snow Point City Night next? It's 4 minutes long. I'm not waiting for that. Whatever. Thanks RPB for the gifted subs, but goddamn. What a disaster of gaming, huh? Just couldn't win anything, but at least there was some good jokes and stories, so there's that at least, I guess. I almost like don't even want to upload that Super Auto Pets, but we got it. There was some good stories in there, so later.